Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Fear the Walking Dead review of Season 3, Episode 11, La Serpiente. Just spoiler alert means snake in Spanish, as if that wasn't obvious. They do mention it in the episode, but kind of makes sense anyway. So, this one, for an episode that focused on just a few characters, it was good. I mean, it was some of the best characters in the show. Madison's great. Strand's an amazing character, and Daniel's one of my favorites. So, I mean, it took a break from the ranch a little bit. We've been at the ranch for so long, and occasionally seeing the dam. It was nice to, I guess, yeah, nice to get a little break away from being at the ranch all the time. So it's basically this episode follows Strand, Madison, and Walker trying to make their way to the dam to get much needed water for the ranch. As mentioned last episodes prior, they only have 6 weeks worth of water left. So they're on the way in a truck. And on a highway that is massive traffic pileup that's blockaded with cars and infected. So Strand throws a beeper out the window to lure the infected to that spot so they can get past without the truck getting damaged unnecessarily. So they pull into a little parking area. Little parking area and tie up the fence. Chain up the fence gate. Strand tells them the best way to escape is to go underground. Which, yes, he's not the sewer tunnel type, so he would not take that way unless it was absolutely the only way. Madison pointed that one out. Walker believes Strand is lost, so we begin to head to the surface. I remember the funny moment with the Walker infected looking up at him, looking down at him. Sorry, I just thought that was a kind of funny moment. So he then bumps back into Strand and Madison shortly after Strand confessed that Daniel is at the dam, but he is very upset with Strand for not being totally honest about Ophelia. Madison causes some relief when she says that Ophelia is at the ranch. Walker bumps back into them, fleeing from infected. They are looking for a symbol that was used to mark where the dam is. Strand eventually finds it. They go into the tunnel. It is blocked by sewer infected, very reminiscent of the Will Walker from The Walking Dead Season 2. Madison kills it with the hatchet and then proceeds to chop off parts of its body, head, and arms to clear the blockage, which caused massive amounts of sewage to flood out onto them, which is gross. So they get out, and meanwhile, Daniel, Ephraim, and this new guy who I don't know his name, I know it begins with an E, but the guy was shot. They're fleeing from the mob in the truck. Ephraim does not like that Daniel shooting at the crowd. And so they get back at the dam, close off the gate before the mob gets there, and he notices people coming out of the top pipe, realizes it's Strand, Madison, and Walker, points his gun at them because it's a Strand. He only relents when Madison reveals that Ophelia is safe at the ranch, and he trusts her, so he lets them in. He takes them to Lola. Lola refuses to make a deal, says that they can stay the night and leave in the morning. Madison does confront her to no avail. Lola does say that you and your family can stay here and work at the dam, and you will be safe. But we know Madison does not want that. She wants to stay at the ranch. She does reveal that to Strand. Lola says that are you going back with your daughter? He says, no, I promised you to keep you safe. I'm staying here. So he was going to stay at the dam with Lola. Ephraim disagrees with them how they should handle the water situation. There's a bunch of different schools of thought here on the water situation. Lola wants to keep doing what they're doing, take out trucks and to different communities and supply them with water. Which is good. She's going to everybody, but that's causing some discontent. The other way is Ephraim wants to just open the floodgates and let all the water go to the people, which, as pointed out, the water would dry up, and then they'd have nothing. And then Daniel, you could say this is him being paranoid, but I don't think it is, because he does feel that people will revolt. They kind of already have started. They're already upset. And he has experience in this field, so. Daniel spots Strand. Says it looks like he's plotting. Says if this scheme benefits both of us, I'll look the other way. Then he goes and starts sitting down with the Water Queen. Blah blah blah. Madison reveals that she wants to stay at the ranch. Walker basically states that he is going, because Madison did not hold up her end of the bargain, she's going to kick the ranchers off the ranch and just take it for himself and his people. He leaves. Bye-bye, Walker. Strand did have a scheme cooking, and he rigged the water tanker to explode shortly after, followed by people rioting. They took out the infected that were there, put the gate up just in time for the rioters to get there. This sparked Lola to renegotiate and realize that they are not safe if riots like this happen again. Suppose they did get through. What if they did blow up the trucks? What if they did get more weapons? Then it's not just words. So they make a deal for guns, whatever amount Daniel wrote on the piece of paper, the post-it. For 10,000 gallons, the ranch gives them this amount of guns. And for 10,000 gallons of water a week until the rains come. Madison suggests the trading post in Mexicali, where they were with the whole bizarre situation. And they agree. Lola wants Ophelia at this trade. Madison agrees that she will be there. I thought it was funny when they said goodbye. Strand's like, adios, and Daniel's like, adios, Daniel. And then Daniel's like, no adios, Strand. See you next week with my daughter. So hopefully nothing happens to Ophelia between now and then, but I think she'll be fine. And the infected kill of the week is the sewer infected. Obviously, that was a gross but cool scene. For my top 5 moments, 5, Ephraim his whole instigation against Daniel, wanting to release the water to everybody. It's 5. 4 is the sewer scenes, underground, the sewer infected, all that. 3 is the highway scene and Strand's beeping distraction. 2 is Daniel basically saying, I'll look the other way if your scheme benefits both of us. Which it does. Gets them what they want. And 1 is Strand following that up by rigging the truck to explode. Okay, I didn't necessarily like this as much as some other episode, so I'm not going to give it a perfect 10, but I did really enjoy it. I really enjoyed a lot of the character interaction. Madison thought Daniel was dead. She bumped into him here. Daniel was thanking Walker for saving Ophelia, but he is not happy that she poisoned people. She saved lives by taking others when she poisoned the ranchers. So, but everything in this episode I thought was great, in character for everybody. Worked out in the end, which only means that probably going to be followed up by an episode where nothing works out. In typical Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead fashion. So, giving it a 9.5 out of 10. Still a great episode. And I'm going to have my predictions up for episode 11, Brother's Keeper, shortly after this. And like I've said before, I'm loving season 3. My favorite season. I did like 1 and 2, but 3 I'm really, really enjoying. It's really up the ante in terms of characters, and it just adds a whole different element to it that the show was really lacking prior to this. So we'll see. Hopefully they can continue for the rest of the season and into season 4. We only have, after tomorrow night, we only have, it's tomorrow night's episode 12. We only have 3 more episodes after tomorrow night. Assuming I can get this uploaded without issues today being Saturday. If I can get this uploaded today without any issues, but the next episode is episode 12, and there are 15 episodes in the season, so we only have, after this next episode, Brother's Keeper, there are 3 episodes left. And then we're moving on to Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 100. We're going to do a big predictions for that. We're going to do a whole lot of discussion on that, not just about this coming season, but favorite parts of the show. You'll see. I'll get into it when it comes time for that video. But now I'm going to wrap this one up, and I'll see you in my predictions. Deuces.